Hi, I'm Mateo, and today I'm going to be doing a showcase on the new best unit in the game, Gojo. I'll let this showcase speak for itself though, as I go through and show you all of his moves and how truly good he is. I also have over 200 trait rerolls that we're going to be using in this video to hopefully get our first Monarch trait. And if you do like these type of videos, consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like. Your support would help me so much in the YouTube algorithm, so thank you guys for that. Now without further ado, let's get straight into the showcase. Alright you guys, so if you've been keeping up with the videos, you'll know that I got Gojo in one of my other unit showcase videos. So we have him right here, and I have him at level 60, but we haven't done any stat rerolls or any trait rerolls on him yet. So I'm not sure if we really have any stats that we can actually reroll on him. We only have 2 of these regular stat chips, unfortunately. So let's just give him a couple spins and see what we can get. Yeah, nothing too good, but we probably can do some stat transfers before we go ahead and evolve him. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and did a couple stat transfers, and we're about to do the last one just to get a Z+ stat on Gojo here. So let's go ahead and transfer this, and then we can actually go ahead and evolve him. So in order to evolve Gojo, you're going to need 40 green essence stones, 30 blue essence stones, 30 red essence stones, and then 4 of the rainbow. Now the most important and the hardest thing for you to get are going to be these 6 eyes. Now yesterday I released a tutorial on how you can get tons of the cursed fingers in order to make these 6 eyes. You can literally max out the amount of cursed fingers you can get overnight using that method, so I definitely suggest checking out that video. But once you get these 6 eyes, you will be able to evolve Gojo into Gojo Infinity here, which is actually a secret unit. Now unfortunately you can't upgrade Z+ stats to godly anymore, so when I evolve him he's just gonna have triple Z+, but that's still pretty good. And then upon evolution, if we click preview here, we could see he gets an additional 30% damage, 2 new moves, 1 new active ability, and then 1 new passive. So we could see that new active ability and passive over here. So his first passive that he gets unevolved is this one up here that increases his damage and lowers his seconds per attack. And then he also gets this passive right here, which makes him immune to status ailments, which is actually very good, especially in anime Vanguards. And then on top of that, he also gets plus 2% damage with each attack received. So this can actually be a very decent damage buff overall. And then on top of that, he gets this new active ability called Void, and his seconds per attack goes down with each kill that he gets during Void. So I'll have to show you guys that in game, but let's go ahead and evolve him here. And there we go. Z+, 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 not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and roll some traits on him really quickly. Actually, really quickly, let's just take a look at him because I didn't even show you guys. So here he is, you guys, in all of his glory in his evolved state. Now, getting a shiny version of Gojo would have been absolutely sick, but unfortunately, I couldn't get one. So this guy will have to do. So let's go ahead and actually equip him and then send him into the trait guy. We have 208 of these trait rerolls, which is quite a bit. And obviously, we are trying to get the Monarch trait, but honestly, I will probably settle with any of these mythic traits just because of how hard it is to get trait rerolls in anime Vanguards. And once these are gone, I probably won't have a lot of them for quite a bit. So let's just begin rolling. Hopefully we get something rather quickly here. Oh my gosh, 50 down already. Oh, and we get Deadeye. Okay, actually Deadeye might not be bad on Gojo. We will definitely take that. That gives him a plus 45% crit chance as well as plus 50% crit damage, which is quite a lot. Definitely a W, guys. Let's go ahead and show you what he actually does in game now. All right, you guys, so starting off with Gojo's first move, he's gonna have this rather kind of big circular one-hit move that actually does a load of damage. As you can see, it has a pretty cool animation as well, and it absolutely obliterates this enemy. The Deadeye trait is definitely helping. As you can see, the orange damage numbers are going to be those crit hits that are from that trait. So the circle is pretty decent for a first move for sure. So that is his first move. His second move is called red here, so we'll upgrade him. And once you upgrade him, you can see he has this very thick line move that does a one hit as well. Let's see how he does against this boss with this move. If we turn it on strongest, he will attack the boss. So nothing too special. Obviously, he is going to be hitting it for at least 10k, and then sometimes maybe a little more if he does hit a crit on him. But if we go ahead and upgrade him again, his next move is called purple. Now this is an even thicker line move. Now you can see when he goes through this big line of enemies, he is absolutely demolishing, which leads us into his next move called Void, which I believe is the active ability that he gets. So let's go ahead and give him that upgrade. So upgrade him gave him this new active ability called Void, which allows him to gain 50% damage as well as freeze all of the units within his range, which is actually pretty big, as you can see. So essentially, once Void is active, he's going to be able to freeze all of the enemies in this range and then gain a 50% damage boost. And then on top of that, if he's able to kill at least 5 enemies during that 10-second period, he's going to get a minus 10% seconds to attack. So that's very good as well. So let's actually use it right here because he is kind of surrounding all of these units. As you can see, all of the units that were in this circle are currently frozen for 10 seconds, and he was able to get that 10% reduction to his seconds per attack, which is pretty sick. Now his next move is a massive one. As you can see, it's called Max Purple, and his damage is multiplied by like 2.5 times when you upgrade this ability. He also gains a massive amount of range with this upgrade as well. So let's go ahead and give it to him, and you can see he gets this full AoE type move. So just look how insane that is. He's doing 37,000 damage to all of these enemies and has a massive range. And then on top of this, he can also use this Void move still, which is going to freeze everybody inside of this massive range. So he is able to do a massive amount of damage. This character is absolutely insane, you guys. If we go ahead and give him even another upgrade, that's going to give him an additional 4k damage and then 4.5 additional range. So look how massive his circle is going to be after we give him this upgrade. So let's just do it, and there he is maxed out, you guys. Pretty much nothing is going to get through Gojo with all of this stuff. And then on top of that, he has this amazing freeze ability, which allows him to do just ridiculous amounts of damage to everybody around him. Gojo is most definitely a unit you guys are going to want to have on your lineup because there is really no matching this. He is also a 3 placement, by the way, so you could go ahead and have 3 of these guys doing this at once, which is pretty insane. And with that Deadeye perk, you could see the amount of damage these guys are doing is absolutely nasty. And then when they have that freeze ability going, they are going to be getting that plus 50% damage. So they're going to be doing well over 100k damage, which is pretty crazy to me. Hopefully you guys are able to get this unit because he is a must need for your lineup. He is definitely going to be in here. I'm not too sure if this is going to be my final lineup just yet, but I'll probably have a video out later today or tomorrow on the tournament runs. And Gojo is most definitely going to be included in that run. So hopefully you guys are subscribed so you could see that when it comes out. Now, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one, and peace out.